Good morning to all the students. This is the lecture number 12 for the Power System 2 subject. Today in this lecture, we are going to discuss regarding the protection of alternators. So आज के हम इस टॉपिक में पढ़ेंगे कि हमारे जो पावर सिस्टम है, हमारे पावर सिस्टम में कुछ मेन एलिमेंट्स हैं जिनको मैं हाईलाइट करूंगा, लाइक जनरेटर्स, ट्रांसफार्मर्स, बस बार्स, ट्रांसमिशन लाइंस। सो इन सभी एलिमेंट्स को हमने देखना है कि हम कैसे इसको ड्यूरिंग फॉल्ट कंडीशंस हम इन एलिमेंट्स को कैसे प्रोटेक्ट कर सकते हैं फ्रॉम वेरियस कैटेगरीज ऑफ फॉल्ट। क्योंकि अगर एक भी एलिमेंट हमारा फॉल्टी सेक्शन में चला जाता है, जब बर्न आउट हो जाता है, जब ब्रेक हो जाता है, तो हमारा कहीं ना कहीं पूरा सिस्टम ही शट डाउन हो जाएगा। सो उस सिस्टम के शट डाउन होने से जो लॉसेस होंगे, जो हमारा लॉस होगा इकोनॉमी को, सो दैट इज वेरी मच एक्सटेंट। तो हमारी जो इंडस्ट्रीज है उसको क्या लॉस होगा, तो हमें इस लॉस को या कंटिन्यूटी ऑफ सप्लाई को कम करने या कंटिन्यूटी ऑफ सप्लाई को मेंटेन करने के लिए, हमारे लॉसेस को कम करने के लिए हमें कुछ प्रोटेक्टिव इक्विपमेंट्स यूज किए जाते हैं अगेंस्ट दीज मेजर एलिमेंट्स। So besides these major elements, I am going to discuss regarding only the protection of alternators. So the most serious faults on alternators, like I am saying, there are generators. So generators are of two types. The one who supplies DC is DC generator. The one who supplies AC is AC alternator. So AC alternator is itself a AC generator. So the most serious faults on alternators which require immediate attention are the stator winding faults. जो हमारी स्टेटर की वाइंडिंग में जो फॉल्ट अकर होगा, that category of fault are known as stator winding faults, and those stator winding faults are the most serious categories of faults in the power system. So alternator को प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए जो बेसिक प्रोटेक्शन स्कीम है अगेंस्ट these faults is called the differential relay scheme. Why the differential relay scheme is used? As we are studying in parallel the subject switchgear and protection, there I had discussed you regarding the differential protection scheme. So in differential protection scheme, like any other protective scheme, in differential protection relay system, it has the capability to distinguish between the minor load conditions, fault conditions, and the major load fault conditions. Relay operating coil has the capability to distinguish between the major and minor load condition faults. So that aspect of this particular relay makes it suitable and beneficial than other categories of relays. So here also, for the protection of alternators, the basic scheme which we employ for the protection purposes is the differential relay scheme, which makes system more sensitive other than other protective system. Then it is saying that the generating units, हमारा जो power system है, जो हमारे generating units हैं, those are the larger ones, and in spite they are very few in numbers and higher in cost. Generating units हमारे सबसे बड़े units रहते हैं जो काफ़ी कम है हमारे पावर सिस्टम में, जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को जनरेट करते हैं, लेकिन उनकी इंडिविजुअली कॉस्ट काफ़ी ज़्यादा हाई है as compared to other elements which are connected in the power system. So it is our prime duty to firstly protect the alternator, then the other element. So in order to protect the alternator, we have the knowledge of what are the different categories of fault that may occur on the power system. So कितने कैटेगरी हैं फॉल्ट्स के that may occur on the power system? We must know what are the different faults that may occur in the power system and how we can provide protection against these faults. So when we discuss regarding the different category of faults, we these are some of the important faults that may occur on an alternator. So these are some of the important faults that may occur on the alternator. These are the failure of prime mover. These are the failure of prime mover, the failure of field, overcurrent, overspeed, over voltage, unbalanced loading, stator winding faults. So in today's topic, I will discuss regarding the two categories of faults, that is failure of prime mover and unbalanced loading. Okay. So rest of the topics we will discuss in the next class. So the first one is failure of prime mover. So what does it implies? Failure of prime movers means अगर हमारे प्राइम मूवर या टरबाइन में हमारा जो इनपुट है हमारा किसी कारण नहीं आए, मतलब like when we discuss regarding the turbo generators are generally installed in thermal power plants, whereas hydro generators are installed in hydro power plants. If somehow the input to the turbine or prime mover is not up to the mark, अगर स्टीम की क्वांटिटी उतनी नहीं है या हमारी वाटर की क्वांटिटी उतनी नहीं है कि टरबाइन हमारी उतनी स्पीड से घूम सके, अगर ये किसी कारण ये क्वांटिटीज कम हो जाए या बंद हो जाए तो हमारी जो टरबाइन है वो इन्वर्टेड डायरेक्शन में घूमना स्टार्ट कर देती है. सो इन्वर्टेड रनिंग, एंड अंडर दैट केस द कंडीशन डेवलप इज इन्वर्टेड रनिंग. So to in case of inverted running, to protect the alternator from inverted running, because what happens there, it while running inverted it draws power from the load. So it behaves like a synchronous motor and it is start drawing power from the load. In order to overcome that conditions, we have to employ a relay so that we can save the alternator from running as a synchronous motor. So in the second category, that is unbalanced loading, what happens here, like let us take an example of single line to ground fault or line to line fault. If any category of fault occurs in the power system lines, like line to line, line to ground, so what happens, the currents across the three phase may get unbalanced.